Welcome back to my channel, all you new and old subscribers. Thank you for clicking on that video.
So, I've been recording and the camera was blurred. So, as I said, I'm going to be using this oil and this comb.
As the title suggested, the Bantu knot tutorial, the knot out tutorial, is just a visual, and I'm going to be talking about in detail the pros and cons of the Bantu knots. So we start with the pros, let's start with the cons. You guys should know that these are my own opinions from my own experience. So you might have done this and not experienced any of these, but these are my opinions. Uncomfortable sleep, tendency for the knots to unravel. You should loosen the knots while doing them and limit the butters and oils while doing the knots. There is tendency for the knots to unravel, and what I mean by that is that after doing the knot and tucking it in, some of them will unravel and come out. Even in the morning when you get up, some of them have unraveled, which is somehow annoying and also time consuming because you have to do it again. The third one is more of a caution. It's about tightness while putting the knots in. You're supposed to take care not to make the knots tight, because tightness is not good. I personally do not believe in tight hairstyles. So while putting the knots in, like for example, when I was doing these knots, I realized that I made them tight, which was a bit painful, and to avoid that you have to just loosen them. If you guys don't know how to do this, my previous video is about this, so you can watch it to see how I put them in. And last but not least, you should minimize the products you use while knotting out the Bantu knots, because the products will either weigh down the curls and give you a product that you will not like. You should just use maybe an oil, a lightweight oil. Like here I was using an Amla, the Amla oil. It's light, so yeah, you should limit the oils. The butters, you shouldn't use them, because most of the people I have seen doing this do not advise people to use the butters because they mess the whole thing up. So yeah, that's it for the cons and the cautions. Whatever I experienced that wasn't so nice with the Bantu knots. Without wasting any time, we'll move on to the pros. This style is so easy for beginners. It forms the best bouncy curls, according to me, and it enables you to do a variety of styles with the knot out, and also just a cool protective style. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button like I just hit the switch. So this style is easy for beginners because you do not need to know how to braid, how to do the 2-strand or 3-strand twist. You'll just be twisting your hair one strand and tucking it in just below. It's an easy style. You can do it wherever you are. And if you ask me, I would definitely recommend you to try it. I'll give it a try. And by saying that it forms the best bouncy curls, like when you do the twist out or the braid out, the curls are not so bouncy. Like, I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying, but these Bantu knots form the coily sort of curls that's different from what the twist out or braid out gives you. So yeah, my third pro was being able to do various hairstyles with the knot out, and that's people do high bands, high puffs, the space bands, the one band up and then the lower half, very many styles depending on your creativity and what you think looks good on you. Yeah, but the knot out, depending on the hair length as well. Yeah, And last but not least, it is a protective style on your natural hair. You can do it on your own. So yeah, it's going to be a cool style, but it's also a protective style. So that's why I told you guys to try it out if you have never. You can follow my tutorials and you will like it, I promise. So yes guys, that's all I could say about the knots, depending on my experience. But if you've done them and maybe I missed something out or I forgot something, you can comment it down below so that other people can come and know what they should take in mind before doing the knots. So by now you guys can notice that my knot out wasn't as successful as I had expected, but being a second timer, I didn't really take it badly. But the mistakes that I realized I made the knots too tight, and the pattings are really hard to remove. My knots took long, like the knot out. I did it 3 days after I had put the knots in. So the hair was sort of too dry, and I spritzed my hair with water while I was knotting out. I think that also increases on the frizz. So if you thought the video was good, please give me a like and comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Do whatever you're supposed to do, but do not hit the dislike button. Thanks for watching. If you're watching until now, God bless you.